6 of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome everyone with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan to call the action in our NBA playoff presentation here on 2K Sports. Taking a look at Oklahoma City with their hometown fans cheering them on. They'll look to close out this series and complete the upset.
Well, there's some pressure here, though, Kevin, because if you're at home, you're up 3-2. This is the time to do it. You do not want to go back out onto the road for Game 7.
You know, part of me agrees with that, Steve. Actually, a lot of me agrees with that. Even though it isn't technically a do-or-die situation, they should be treating it like it is. Because going on the road for Game 7 is not a friendly scenario, and that would be a very tough building to win a deciding game in.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. A starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Andrew Nicholson. And it's Fry in at the 1 spot. Harden outside. Down low. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Harden. Ariza's got his first 2 points.
He kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
Westbrook drives in. The Thunder shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Harden outside. That's the front. Back to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Fry. Tries again.
Great job taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Lamb kicks to Ibaka. Left side Westbrook. Outside Durant. The 11-footer, and he hits the jumper for 2.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
With it. And it's Ariza in the corner. Back to Harden. Harden gets a screen from front. Shoots from the line, and that one's good.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Got a piece of it. Outside Durant. Passes to Ibaka. Again, Oklahoma City.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
The Rockets trail. Harden outside. And Fry has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Defense didn't give him any space there.
Durant just inside the line. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know if he gets going early, he'll be problems all day.
They set the pick. Harden the best to Dedmon. It's Harden with the drive, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been called a technical foul.
Now here's Durant. Outside Westbrook. Lets it fly. Shot is off. Nice D from Fry. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Scott Brooks. He said, make no mistake, I consider this a must-win game for us. We need to close out this series here at home or we'll put ourselves in a tough position. Winning a deciding game on the road will be no piece of cake. The rest of the series should be interesting, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Adams after the made shot from Fry. And Adams kicks to Durant. And the layup That's good off the glass. Durant's got his third basket of the night. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Outside Westbrook. A solo fast break. Moving it up. Dedmon dishes to Harden. Dedmon passes to Fry. From 12 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Fry's got 10 points in the game.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
There's a good screen. Durant just inside the line. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dish out to Harden. And it's Ariza in the corner. To Dedmon. Takes it out to Ariza. Now the feed to Harden. 6 to shoot. From about 16, the shot will not go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
Here's Dedmon. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. It's stolen by Adams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And then Durant with the jam.
He goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
And Fry kicks to Harden. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Lots of room. Will not go. This is off the front eye. The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Harden dishes to Dedmon. Kicks it to Harden. A 3. And that one's good. Harden's got 7.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Here's Ibaka. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You look at Fry, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. Outside Durant to the paint. It's Jackson with the drive. A basket good off the assist from Durant.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Mark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. You got to play hard, guys.
Dragic kicks to Fry. Now here's Montezumas. Defense is right there. Got it. Good job in the low post. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. Two good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup. Both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Fry kicks to Montezumas. McGarry with the steal.
My
Goodness is right. And thanks for tuning in to get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast break.
We've got Perry Jones, who's out there with Durant. McGarry out there with Jackson. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And it's the Thunder with the ball after Monty Eunice's miss. Jackson passes to Jones. Broke loose, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Clock at 6. It's Jackson with the drive. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Jackson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Thunder. It's trailed by 6. Here's Fry. That is good.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Oklahoma City shooting 71% 0-0 in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've set the first half tone by really getting out in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Thunder was just a man on a mission. He had 37 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, having more than his share of steals. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Jackson, a screen on Dragic. Here's Fung. Again, the Thunder score.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Fry with the ball. Jackson on him. Dragic with it. Already now by Jackson. Pulls up. High post. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Dragic.
Shots like that from Dragic sure look easy.
Jackson kicks to McGarry. To the inside. Here's Fung. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for him.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
The pass to Monty Eunice. Deflects the pass. Durant with the steal. Here's Fung. Here's Jones. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead. Jackson comes over with the double. Dishes it to Monty Eunice. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half.
Here's Fry.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And so we conclude the first half.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
No, you better. I'm about to pop a blood vessel up in here. I can't stand losing like this. Yo, if he needs any suggestions on what we can change, he can come to me. Because I've been keeping a list all half. It's about 5 pages long at this point.
Hang tough, young.
All right, we've got some work to do, but it's not too...
back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more.
Durant doing all sorts of things. 22 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taking it upon himself to really find his teammates. And to get this offense going.
Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Fry in at point guard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Andrew Nicholson out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Pass to Durant. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go. Durant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
That finish brings me back to the old days. Silky smooth finger roll.
Here's Fry. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Fry's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Ibaka with the screen on Ariza. Durant kicks to Ibaka. Back to Durant. He dishes it to Ibaka. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
That was a layup. You've got to knock that down. You've got to convert to get those opportunities.
Now, here's Fry. Tight defense on him. And he trims the lead to single digits. Fry's got 20 points.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You look at Fry, leading the league in points per game. Such a great play. And, of course, Kevin Durant just trailing him.
I'll tell you what, whether it's been attacking off the dribble or pulling up, both of these guys have really been lighting it up in the playoffs.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies, be physical.
There's the screen. Westbrook passes it to Adams. To the wing on the left. Here's Lamb. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Fry with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Fry. Count it from 12. Fry's got 25 points.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
And stolen by Fry. And it's Ariza in the corner. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
He feeds it to Fry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for the Wizards. 25 points to 3 steals. He is in complete control of this game.
That's just going his way, everything falling into place.
And both free throws good for Fry.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Westbrook dishes to Adams. Dedmon kicks the Fry. And Durant comes to help. Fry with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. It's Harden with the drive. And good on the basket. Hook it. Harden's got 11.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
Outside Durant. Good. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his team.
Fry kicks to Nicholson. rim, no good. 4-on-3 break. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reza pass it to Harden. Here's Fry. Connects on the 17-footer. Fry's got 29.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Now here's Westbrook, guarded by Fry. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Fires top of the key, and he knocks down the jumper. 28 points for him.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Now here's Fry. He's got 29 points. From deep, the Thunder pull it in. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Very little success for him behind the arc tonight. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
And Adams kicks to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. It's Durant with the drive. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
It's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Thunder.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Feeds it to Westbrook. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Outside, Jones. There's the block. They recover it. Rockets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. And Dragic has it in the corner. He nails it, and we're tied up. Dragic has got 7 points in the game. The Thunder have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. It's Westbrook with the drive, and he banks in the layup.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's almost going to make good on that.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Fry. Soft touch off the glass. Fry's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Well, in a tie game, I mean, he is trying to carry this team all by himself.
Westbrook passes to Jones. Back to Westbrook. Poked loose and stolen by Fry. Fast break, here we go. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's Fung, and it's rebounded by Covington.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Dragic dishes to Fry. Passes it to McDaniel. He kicks to Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. A 15-footer. No good.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense and he missed it.
Jones with the screen on Dragic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Fry. Guarded closely. Covington. Jump shot is good that time. Covington's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets. Here comes Westbrook. He's got 8. With 1 on the clock. No good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Houston on top, up by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
question this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this basket. Beautifully placed.
Under trailing by 4. You've got Durant, Gary out there with Adams, and there's Jackson. It's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The dish to Durant. Goes up to the stripe. That is good. Durant's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder.
Boy, bad time, and now is not the time to be giving him that shot.
The basket again. The feed now to Front. Outside. Bryant takes to Covington. Here's McDaniel. Goes up again. Covington's shot is off.
You've got to... like what they've been doing down there in the low post.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets. The Thunder shoot 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Durant sets a screen for Jackson. Outside Durant, back to Jackson. Outside Durant, pocket 6. To take the lead, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, those are key baskets. We know he can deliver down the stretch.
The Wizard is checked in for Goran Dragic. Outside. Redmond kicks the front. That is good. Fry's got 37.
Boy, you don't expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Adams outside. Pass to Lamb. Doubled by Fry. And it's blocked by Fry. It's Harden with the drive. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Lamb. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Harden the pass to Fry. There's the pick. Oh, my goodness.
about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Jackson dishes to Durant. Poked away. Kicks it to Lamb. On the strike. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Lamb's got 7 points for the quarter.
Unbelievable shot. He can't miss out there.
And he knows it. I mean, he's got major swagger going on out there now.
Here's Harden on the wing. Dishes it to Fry. Kicks it out to Ariza. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. The Thunder with the lead. Jackson passes to Durant. And the shot is good. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half.
All the buckets he's poured in today have been in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Back to Harden. To Fry. To the middle. There's Redmond. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, the big fella's showing us a little explosiveness for a change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Yeah, sometimes he can behind those, so I'd like to see him get that one down.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Jackson kicks to Ibaka.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
Looking at the game for Ibaka, he's got 8 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
Yeah, he's really been mixing it up in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work for him.
Harden has a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 4. Jackson kicks to Ibaka. Back to Jackson. He dishes it to Adams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Fry dishes to Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Here's Westbrook. He feeds it to Adams. Durant at the elbow. Passes it to Westbrook. He kicks it to Lamb. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. Nicholson grabs the board.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
Here's Fry. And a strong finish with 2 hands. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
And now Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He wasn't shy about putting a little extra pressure on his team. He said, guys, we've got a big-time opportunity here. When you've got a chance to close a team out, you can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Durant, the pass to Lamb. Charity stripe shot, and that's good. For 2. Lamb's got 9 points now in the quarter.
How about the boost he's giving his team? He's 4 for 5 shooting here in the fourth quarter.
And here's Harden. Feeds to Nicholson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot on.
Westbrook gets to Durant. Back to Westbrook.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they got the clock stopped.
And the second of two is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. Here's Fry. There's a screen. There's the disc off. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. This is a huge possession.
You've got to execute under pressure and see what they're made of.
And the rejection by Ibaka. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Adams dishes the lamp. Moves back up. Nails it.
They are not letting up. Just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Harden for three. Nails the triple. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
So neither attempt will fall that time frame. Now the feed to Fry to take the lead. Bullseye! For the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with James Harden. Congratulations on the win, James. And what did it take for the team to make the push necessary to put yourselves in position to win tonight?
Just being aggressive. I told my guys in the court, we had to make a run. It had to be a good one. Defensively, we did a pretty good job down the stretch. We got some shots to fall and won the victory.
It was a decisive run, James. Thanks for the time. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the whole 2K crew. Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching the NBA Western Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game.